They say, follow your passion and the money will come. But what they don't tell you is that blindly following your passion might be the very reason you're stuck, stressed, or broke. In a world glorifies passion over purpose, we've been sold a half-truth, not a lie, but a half-truth. And sometimes that's even more dangerous. Today, let's unpack what it really means to follow your passion and why that advice on its own can quietly sabotage your financial freedom. Before we dive in, if you're new here, I'm Jamal Khan. I'm an entrepreneur, a deal maker, a tax advisor, and a financial strategist. I created the Elite Hub app, a unique platform for exclusive networking and high-value deals. Elite Hub is gaining thousands of members every week. Let me ask you something. Have you ever met someone who's incredibly passionate about music, painting, or writing, but can't afford to pay rent? They're talented, they're driven, but they're exhausted, juggling side gigs, living paycheck to paycheck, and waiting for their big break. That's the passion trap. See, passion is emotional. It pulls us in, it makes us feel alive, but it doesn't care about market demand. It doesn't care about timing, and it certainly doesn't care about whether it can pay your bills. The passion trap is when you confuse what you love with what the world is willing to pay you for. And that confusion, it can keep you stuck in a loop of frustration for years. So where did this advice come from? It came from a good place. People got tired of the 9-to-5 grind, tired of soulless work, tired of doing things that felt meaningless. So follow your passion became the rallying cry. And for a few, it worked. People who were already lucky enough to have marketable passions, coding, design, storytelling, investing, they found success. But for most, it led to heartbreak, because the truth is, passion isn't a strategy, it's a spark, a starting point. If you don't pair it with the skill, demand, and business sense, it's just noise. Now let's talk about what actually works. Instead of asking, what am I passionate about? Ask this, what problem do I feel compelled to solve? That's purpose. Purpose is patient. Purpose shows up even on the days you don't feel like it. When you shift your mindset from passion to purpose, you stop chasing validation. You start creating value. And value is what gets rewarded. Let me break it down for you. Passion says, I love photography. Purpose says, I want to help small businesses tell their story visually. See the difference? One is about you, the other is about service. And money flows to service. Does this mean you should give up your passion? No, not at all. It means you need to align it. Think of it like a Venn diagram. In one circle, your passion. In another circle, your skills. In the third, what the market is willing to pay for. Where those three overlap, that's your sweet spot. That's your gold mine. So maybe you love writing. Great. Can you write sales pages? Can you craft compelling brand stories? Can you help businesses grow with words? Because if you can, suddenly your passion becomes a weapon, not just for expression, but for income. Let me tell you something personal. When I started out, I had passions like everyone else. I loved solving problems, loved talking strategy, loved building, but I didn't make money just because I loved those things. I made money when I learned how to solve real financial problems for real people. That's when things changed. That's when I built businesses. That's when I gained freedom. That's when passion turned into power. So if you're watching this and thinking, I've been following my passion for years and I'm still stuck, here's what I want you to do. Step 1, identify the problem your passion can solve. What pain point do people have that your passion addresses? Step 2, develop high income skills around that passion. Maybe it's marketing, maybe it's sales, maybe it's operations. Build a skill stack. Step 3, study the market. Where's the demand? What are people already paying for? Step 4, package your value. Turn your passion into product, a service, or a solution. Step 5, get feedback and iterate. Don't just create in isolation. Test, improve, and grow. This is how you escape the passion trap. Following your passion is not a bad advice. It's just incomplete. If you want to live a life of freedom, impact, and income, don't just ask what lights you up. Ask how you can light up the world. Because when passion meets purpose, and purpose meets skill, and skill meets demand, You don't just build a business, you build a legacy. If you're ready to take the next step to surround yourself with high-level thinkers, creators, and executors, join us at Elite Hub app. It's where ambitious minds like yours connect and collaborate and grow. Link is in the description. Stay sharp, stay strategic, and remember, the elite don't just chase passion, they build with purpose. See you in the next video.